50 years old. It's used worldwide, and as I said before, in some countries even it's the only way you can use at the moment. Another thing we have to look at is standards and regulations. You all know the Kyoto Protocol, signed by most countries worldwide, oblige us to reduce CO2 emissions, so we have to abide by that. We have European directives. There are ASHRAE, NFRC systems, LEED systems, BREEAM systems, all kinds of regulation systems which enforce that the windows have to be energy efficient or energy saving. And we have since 2006 also in India the ECBC, the Energy Conservation Building Code, which has specific U values for doors, windows, and building facades, and also, by the way, roofs and air conditioning units, which have to abide by certain energy regulations. All these up to now were selective, elective in fact, in India, but actually yesterday I was at the BEE, the Bureau of Energy Efficiency, and they already, some states in India are taking this as mandatory, and within the next few years it's going to be mandatory all over India. So there will be no other solution but to have energy saving windows. Another thing we are working on with the Indian government and the BEE is the window rating label system. They have it in the US, in Australia, in UK, China, South Africa, and many other countries. And currently, India is also having this window labeling committee, and we're working with them. You will have a label on each window saying what is the energy efficiency, what kind of U value it has, and what kind of savings you can get. Other aspects which are important about the polyamide is also 100% recyclable, so that it's like the aluminum. It reduces CO2 emissions, like we said. It allows for LEED points if you're going for a LEED rated building, and soon with the Indian system also you can reach those. And there are no any dangerous substances in the production of the polyamide. One good example I always take in Abu Dhabi, you have the zero carbon target Masdar city, which is very famous. And in such a project, there is no way you can reach these kinds of zero emissions, carbon emissions, without using insulated windows. This is also interesting. We always think, why the windows? Why do we care so much about the windows? This is a thermal picture of a house, and you can see that the loss of energy is mostly coming from the windows, which is yellow, orange, and red. And the brighter red means more energy is lost. And if you look very closely to the window, you will see that the brightest, hello? Still on? Yeah. The brightest red is in fact the frames, not only the glass. If you have a very good double glazing, it's fine, you should have it, but you also have to insulate the frame. It's useless to insulate the glass if you don't have an equally well insulated frame. This is also other pictures from a thermal camera. We placed a heat source of 61% outside, and the room temperature was 19 degrees. And you can see the window on the left is a normal aluminum window, and the temperatures measured on the frame are on average around 30-31 degrees, while the one on the right with thermal break is already going down to around 26-27 degrees. So you have already here about 4 or 5 degrees difference just with that. This is just to show the heat source temperature on the other side. You will see this on our booth if you visit after the conference, if you have a chance, in the extrusions hall. We show this test even there. It's a very simple way to see if you have dry ice on the right, for example, in a normal aluminum frame, it freezes completely.